Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are playing the chapter 1 of Terminal and I'll show you guys the complete walkthrough with all the explanations of the puzzle. So let's go. First thing first is you need to take a look at this poster. It will give you two important information. First is the seats are ranked from number 1 to number 10 and there are 3 rows. So this is row A, this is B and C. Next you need to come take a look at this poster. It says in case of emergency you need to flip up the seats. Flipping up the seats will give you the digits, which will ultimately give you the final code of this room. And last in the final poster, you need to take a look at this. It says A2. First is A2, second is C6, third is B8. Next we have A5. Now this will give you the code, 4-digit code. So let's take a look at seat number A2. Flip this to get the first digit of our code, which is 3. Next is C6, which is this seat, which will give you, which will give you the second digit. Next we have B8, so 8th number seat, and B is this 7, and lastly we have A5, which is 9. So this should be our final code of this room, 3479, which is correct. On to the next room. Now here you can see there is an employee access key at 2C position, and you need to swipe a card here to get access to the next room. Also at this poster you can see items are at sale. The price of the items is 50 cents and you need 2 quarters basically. So quarter number 1 is easy. You will find it right over here. Now for the next quarter, you need to find a pin and enter here to get the next quarter as it's written over here. Now how to get the code is a bit tricky. So it says unscramble. And also at the bottom, you can see the description. 4x unscrambled one by one in a specific order at a new discounted price. So the new discounted price is 1275, but this is not the code. So now you need to find the poster which has 1 in it. As you can see, this poster has 1 in the background. Now you need to unscramble the text written on it, which says while I am round. Now find poster which has 2 in it, which is this one. Unscramble this, you will get I am not a pizza base. Onto the poster which has 7. So 7 is this one, as you can see 7 written. Unscramble it to get I can't use my hands. And for the last poster, we need to find a poster written 5, which is this one. And lastly, unscramble will give you, but I have numbers on my face. Now read this text basically. While I'm round, I'm not a pizza base. I can't use my hands, but I have numbers on my face. Solving this, you will know that they are talking about a clock. Now you can see, come back here, you can see there is a clock here. And the time in the clock is 12:35. Now this is actually our code which you need to input here 1, 2, 3, 5, and which will give you the second quarter as well. Now you can use both the quarters to get the 2C, which is the employee access key. Grab this and swipe it here. Now come here, the first thing you need to do is interact with the keypad, which doing so will when you do it, the power will go out and you need to find a fuse as it is missing here. Now fuse can spawn at random locations. I'll tell you the common positions. Sometimes it will spawn under the table or next to the vending machine here. These are the 2 very common positions. Next is under the chairs. So let's check under the chairs as well. Flip all the chairs. Let's see if there is a fuse here. No fuse. I can't see any fuse so far. Let's try the final row. Nope, no fuse here as well. Now I don't see any fuse here. Let's check at the back of the chair. Okay, the fuse is here. Sorry, I missed it. The fuse is under the chair here. Now again, it will spawn at random locations. The common positions is under the chair, under the table, and next to the vending machine. So in your game, it should be somewhere here. Now use the fuse. Place the fuse. I mean here, and you need to reset the fuse box. How to do it? It says in case of emergency, you can always look up the combination. The combination is right over here, as you can see. These are already towards the white side, and we need to now the second and the fifth is towards the black side. Second and fifth is towards the black side, and then lastly the bottom 3 is on the black side. 1, 2, and 3. Now the power will come back again, and you can enter the code here. But what is the code? And to find the code, you need to basically take a help of Morse code, which should not be that tough. You need to come at this light and basically solve uh, one big dash, one big dash, small, small, and small. So I'll solve just one of the digit to give you an example. So two big dashes and three dots. So two big dash and three dots is 7. So 7 is like one of our digits. Like this, you need to get all the 4 digits. I'll tell you guys the code here directly so that I don't waste much time. So our code is 3967. 3967 on to the next and the final room of this escape room. So you need to basically once again need a 4-digit code to stop the it as written in this poster. Enter in the 4-digit code and pull down the lever to apply the emergency brakes. Now to get the 4 digits, the first number as you can see is a hotel. And come back to the very first room. You can see there is a hotel. It says Hotel 7s. So our first digit is 7. Now let's move back and check out the second poster. Second poster is plus purple minus orange plus green. So now come to this room. You can see this purple pot. Count the number of bamboos. By the way, why are we counting the bamboos? Because there are bamboos in the background, right? So count the number of bamboos. So there are 4 bamboos here and 2 bamboos here. So 4 plus 2 is 6. So purple is 6. Next, we need to count the number of orange bamboos, which is 2. So 6 minus 2. And lastly, we have green, which is this, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is this 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it is 5. So plus 5. So 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. So our second digit is obviously 9. Now come back to the final area and you need to basically find the value of the symbol, which you can find on the table here. As you can see, the fourth is matching the symbol. So third digit is fourth. And for the last digit, this one is a bit tricky. So you need to look at the alphabet 1 of a 3-digit text. 3-digit text is SOS. The middle one is O. Then ignore the second text, which is this one. Okay, no, sorry. Then you need to find a long 2-digit text, which has how many words? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-digit word. So 8-digit word is obviously this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. And it was second last, right? So third digit is E, and then on to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-digit word, which is this. Where is it? Yeah. And the third alphabet of this text. So you will get 1 ONE, which means our 4-digit and the final digit is 1. Enter this code 7, 9, 4, and 1 and pull this lever, and you have successfully escaped from chapter 1 of terminal escape room. So yeah, this is how you basically solve all these puzzles and escape. Hopefully this video helped you guys, and if it did, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.